Hello, my marvellous sausages. Well, Ash and Iron is dropping tomorrow, and this is very last minute, but I thought I'd put together a quick video about what you need to make sure you're collecting, because a few things are going away as of the release tomorrow that you might not know about. So, top of the tree, we've got our rewards pass here. It's not called season pass anymore, it's a rewards pass, although I have heard it's going to go back to season pass. Who knows? Well, anyway, if you've gotten up to the end level, like I have here, and if you've a lot of you been doing the portal stuff, you probably have as well, don't forget to pick up all the stuff from it here. Now, you will be able to pick up ornamental stuff and rewards that you have earned after Ash and Iron drops, but there's a brand new method of doing that. I'll talk about that in a moment. So first off, make sure you don't forget to pick these babies up, because you might find you're getting some nice armor there as well, which is going to put your level up a little bit, which is pretty cool. So yes, I got loads here, like a Crucible Gear Ops, and I tell you what as well you might want to think about is how you're grabbing these things out, because look there, I got a 75 Tech Sec hood, right? So if I just put that on, let's just see what happens. If I get anything that I can put up that's high, I got 361 boots in there like an idiot. Let's put that in there as well. I think that's the highest I've got here at the moment. And then we'll go back to the rewards pass. Let's just see, it might have nudged it up, you see, to a 376. I doubt it very much. No, it's still 375, bollocks to it. Well, there we are. Don't forget to collect all your goodies there, because you've got quite a few things that you've probably already earned. Now, I did just mention that you can get stuff from your older season passes. Well, they're bringing in something called the Monuments to Season Pasts. Okay, pasts? Past, where you can go and grab certain things from previous season passes. Now, there is something called the Destiny Wayback Machine. I've done a video on that and how to use it. I'll leave a link in the description for that and at the end as well, because that'll show you how you can go and access your season pass through the Bungie website. However, this new one, the Monument to Season Pass, goes all the way back to every single pass that you've ever had, apparently. So look, here's a twibbly twiddy thing, and it basically says that with the Ash, you'll be able to visit the Monument Season Pass, aka the Seasonal Archive, the home of archived passes. These archived passes give you access to armor, ornaments, accessories, and much more from the respective season or rewards pass. And basically, they're stating that if you owned a pass when it was first available, you'll have instant access to its archived pass when it becomes available on the season archive. At launch, all season passes released up to and including season 26 will be available. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if that goes all the way back as far as Wayback Machine does, or it goes even further. We'll have to see when it comes out, okay? But that's a nice thing to know. So even if you do forget to grab stuff from this new rewards pass, it'll be in there in this new Monument to Lost rewards passes, whatever the bloody hell it's called, as of tomorrow when the reset hits. Now, as well as the season pass changing, we've got the seasonal challenges. Don't forget to pick these up as well, because these will be going away. So if you don't collect them, you're going to be missing out on any of the XP there as well. I've got a Stun Champions one that I got there, look. Because, I don't know if you've noticed, but they changed this. It used to be 70 something or other, or you had 70 of these challenges that you had to get in order to get the large pile of bright dust, okay? But now they reduced it significantly to 42, so it's like it's been cleft in twain. So that means that for the next season pass, that's going to have its own large pile of bright dust, and that'll probably be in the region of 42 of these to do as well. So yeah, so pick this up as of tomorrow. I don't know if there's going to be any way to get these after tomorrow at all. I believe once they're gone, they're gone. So don't forget to collect your seasonal challenges. You've also got a day to knock any ones out that you might have nearly completed there. What's that one there? Defeat targets of portal activity with stasis. Yeah, I could do that. If you do want to target farm certain ones, do the ones that give you bright dust. That's my advice. Now, things I'd advise you do as well, of course, we've got our seasonal stuff to do. If you haven't completed your weekly rank, I would really advise that you get these arsenal expansions, because they will allow you to buy the weapons that are coming the following week, okay? Because I didn't have them this week, because I didn't play it very much, because I've been playing Destiny Rising. And when I went to Zavala then this week, because I didn't do me weekly track on my seasonal parts, I actually had to spend bright dust in order to open up this theodolite. So if you still haven't done that yet this week, I would recommend doing that in the seasonal hub, getting the weekly rank up to grab at least one of these there. Like, I've got one for next week now, but I didn't do it last week, and you're going to miss out, and you'll have to spend bright dust to open it up, because we don't know what weapon's going to be coming. It could be a new weapon that we haven't seen before. Do you know what I mean? Because there's going to be new weapons dropping with Ash and Iron. So yes, so I'd make sure you do as much of that as you possibly can. Don't forget, of course, to claim any of your dailies or your weeklies. I don't think I've got any weeklies to claim here. Yeah, I haven't been playing very... Oh no, I have done most of them. That's cool. And then pick up your rewards too, of course. Yes, good. And then your heavy metal, if you've been playing that, don't forget to collect any of your bump there, look, because I've got that one there, and I got my weekly there, which is quite nice. So that's unlocked a few of these cheeky little numbers. Not that many though, but these reroll chips, make sure you collect them. Because they roll over, you don't have to spend them. They'll just go into a pool and they'll stay with you. Okay, so don't worry too much about the reroll chips disappearing, but make sure you do collect everything from the season pass track there as well. Now, the big talking point, of course, for Destiny since Edge of Fate is this: it's been your power level. I haven't managed to reach 400 because I just found it too punishingly dull. I've kind of petered out around about 360. It was basically after Solstice finished that I kind of lost all interest in the power climb. So they are addressing this, okay? So what you need to know, as of Ash and Iron, now the power peak or power cap was 450. Now it's going to go up to 550. But what that does mean is that it's going to accelerate our climb now. For me, for example, I'm going to find it a piece of piddle now to go to 400, 450, maybe even 500. Although I got a lot of work cut out to get to 500. But the big problem for folk was that once they reached 400, the power climb from 400 to 450 was painstakingly, agonizingly slow. And in fact, it was so agonizingly slow that people couldn't be bothered playing it. That's not a good thing, is it? So they're addressing this now, Bungie. And as we're going up now to 500 to 550 will be the top instead of 450. That 50-point gap between 500 and 550, you'll be able to earn a +1 power from earning an either A or an A+ grade on your activity completion. You don't have to rely on these prime engrams to drop in order for you to get a little bit of a power boost to push your level up. That was the problem. They were dropping very, very infrequently, these power engrams, and it was prolonging the grind to an agonizing extent that unless you just no-life this thing forever, which, let's face it, we've all got bloody lives. I know this is my YouTube channel to do it, but I haven't got time to do it. I'm too busy making videos. So, you know, and I like to do other things as well. So it's just impossible. It's just total nonsense. But they've changed that. We're going to have to see how it works out. But as for power is concerned, don't worry about it. You're going to find you're going to be flying up the power now as of Tuesday, okay? So don't worry about that. Just forget it. Now, I did mention as well about the Destiny Wayback Machine. It's like a little plug-in for Chrome where you can go and collect items from your previous season passes. Now, you're going to be having, you might have some old armor chucked in there, as well as, you know, exotic, what do you call them, ornaments and all that. That's irrelevant. But the armor does have an armor rating built into it, and that scales with what you are at the moment. So I did mention the Wayback Machine before, but I've done a video on that. Have a check of that out as well, so you can see you can access that, because that might help your power climb too. And not only we've got an easier power climb, it looks like we're going to have an easier time of it. Maybe, I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think about this, right? Because the tier 5 rewards, which are pretty difficult to get, they're going to start dropping now from 450 onwards, okay? And if you earn a score of 1,250,000, or either you can refer to that as platinum or diamond reward packages, you're going to get T5 drops from their activity completions. So that's pretty cool. So if you want to see if you're going to be earning a T5 engram, you just want to pick the activity you're doing and then go to customize and then add in, I'm not showing it now, of course, because this is pre-Ash and Iron, but you stick all your little modifiers in here until you get a score. That's the interest there, right? I'm what? Silver 4, okay? And that's getting me 657,000 points. So you can see I'm going to have to probably double the difficulty of this in order to get the T5 to drop. But you'll see this icon change to a tier 5 engram, and then you'll know then that's what you're going to get as a reward. So that's quite nice. And one other thing they did want to point out is that as you go even more powerful up to the 550, so for example at 500 power, You won't have to have a platinum or a diamond to get it. A B plus will do grand. So that's not so bad. A B plus, of course, is... Oh, I don't know. Let's just take that as a B plus here. Yes. So if you're at 550, you'll only need a B plus to get a tier 5, not a platinum or diamond reward. Does that make sense? Yes. So I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow because we've got a really interesting... We've got the first Destiny 2 live stream for a while, haven't we? Really. So tomorrow they're going to be covering the new Ash 9 update, but they're also going to be looking at the Renegades as well, which is the new expansion coming in December. So I'm going to be looking at that and not adjusting, what's the word? Absorbing all the info that comes out of it, because we do have quite a lot of things coming in with Ash and Iron. We've got, of course, we've got the new activity that we don't really know what it's called yet. I think we do, but anyway, we've got a new activity. We've got 2 new battlegrounds. The Behemoth and Echo Core are coming in. 3 strikes, the Hypernet Current, the Insight Terminus, and Fallen Saber. Expeditions with Season of the Plunder, Tomb of Elders. We've got, what I'm particularly excited about is Presage is coming into the Exotic mission, and Avalon as well, which I hate only because I found it so difficult. And then we've got 3 dungeon layers as well. And the dungeon layers are like individual sections from a dungeon, plus all the extra rewards as well. So I'm hoping this is going to kick off a lot more interest back in Destiny as well, because it started to wane again, hasn't it? Yes. Anyway, folks, there we go. If you want to keep that, watch me on Twitch TV/Time Sausages. I also stream here on YouTube as well. And let me know in the comments what you think about all the changes, and if you're looking forward to it, and if you're going to be playing, as I'd really love to know. Thank you so much for watching. I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage, hurt.